Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Lombardi. In 1959, legendary NFL coach Vince Lombardi took over the Green Bay Packers and turned a failing team into one of the greatest dynasties in football history. Lombardi, a Virgo born on June 11, his moon in Virgo, was meticulous, detail-oriented, and relentless, traits that any Virgo would immediately recognize. His obsession with preparation and discipline didn't make him rigid, it made him revolutionary. That, in essence, is Virgo, a sign often misunderstood for its precision, but whose quiet intensity can move mountains. Virgo isn't the type to chase the spotlight. They're the ones backstage, building the stage, editing the script, adjusting the lighting, and managing the chaos, only to then deliver a flawless show. What the world sees is grace. What they don't see is the grind. Following videos of Virgo's lucky numbers, suitable careers, lucky colors and symbols, today we're diving into 21 traits that don't just describe Virgo, they celebrate their complexity, their contradictions, and their incredible contribution to the lives they touch. A Virgo doesn't just do the work, they become the work. While others talk about ideas, Virgo is already knee-deep in the blueprint, making things happen. Their drive isn't loud, it's laser-focused. Whether it's organizing a community garden in Brooklyn or staying late at a tech startup in Berlin, Virgo is the backbone. They won't boast about the hours, but they'll quietly outwork everyone else in the room. Virgo's brain is a machine that never sleeps. Analytical and observant, they can dissect chaos into calm. In industries like healthcare, law, or architecture, their ability to zoom into details others miss isn't just helpful, it's vital. Yet, they don't get enough credit for how they simplify complexity in ways that help teams thrive. And yes, they get frustrated deeply with incompetence, with inefficiency, with half-baked promises. But it's not just pride, it's principle. A Virgo believes in doing things the right way, not the fast way. Their standards are high because they know what's possible. If they come across as overly critical, it's often because they care more than they're willing to admit. If you know a Virgo well enough, you've seen that flicker of emotion behind their logical mask. They're sensitive souls in well-armored minds. The world doesn't always make room for sensitivity, so Virgo creates compartments. But give them trust and safety, and you'll uncover a depth of empathy that's quietly astonishing. Perfectionism for Virgo isn't about vanity. It's a coping mechanism, a compass, a calling. Whether it's an artist in Paris obsessing over brush strokes or a nurse in Ohio checking vitals for the 5th time, Virgos are driven by an inner standard. The downside? They can burn out. But the upside? They raise the bar for everyone around them. Take a moment. Are you a Virgo, or do you know one who embodies these truths? Let us know in the comments, and if this resonates, consider subscribing to support our channel. We're on a mission to reach 20,000 kindred spirits who see themselves in these stories. What most people miss is Virgo's wild side. It exists, but it's curated. They don't just let loose, they choose the moment. Surrounded by real friends, in a safe space, Virgo can be the life of the party, but only when they trust the company. Think Beyoncé during rehearsal versus Beyoncé on stage. It's a carefully timed release of energy. Virgo doesn't do blind belief. They question, they investigate, they need proof. This skepticism makes them powerful critical thinkers. In a world of misinformation, Virgo is the researcher who double-checks everything and still doubts the source. It's not cynicism, it's intellectual integrity. They're not fence-sitters either. Virgo has opinions and they're unafraid to express them. Whether it's politics, climate change, or ethics in tech, they'll have a well-researched perspective and they'll stand their ground, even if it's unpopular. But beneath the calm exterior, anxiety often brews. Overthinking is Virgo's shadow. They replay conversations, forecast disasters, analyze every tiny thing. The irony? They often give the best advice to others but forget to apply it to themselves. Virgo doesn't crave drama, they run from it. Conflict isn't productive, so they'll try to resolve it quickly and rationally, but if pushed into a corner, their sharp tongue and sharper intellect will cut through pretense fast. A Virgo is no pushover. Don't mistake politeness for weakness. They may avoid conflict, but they know how to assert themselves when needed. Their mastery of language lets them defend boundaries without shouting, just a quiet, firm no that leaves no room for argument. They hate being micromanaged or judged unfairly. Virgo knows they're competent, and when someone questions that, especially without context, it stings. They might not say it, but they'll remember. Their trust, once broken, isn't easily restored. What attracts Virgo? Confidence, curiosity, and intelligence. Physical beauty is nice, but if the conversation is shallow, they'll drift away. Show them something real. Challenge their mind. Speak with intention. That's where connection starts. They're not quick to open up emotionally. Virgo loves in layers. It takes time, but when they do let someone in, it's a bond built on trust, not fantasy. Once you're inside their inner world, you're there for life, unless you betray it. They can be bossy, but usually for good reason. They see what needs to get done and aren't afraid to take charge. In group settings, they often emerge as quiet leaders, not by dominating, but by earning respect. Ever seen someone who looks totally fine but is unraveling inside? That's Virgo. They hide their stress so well it's almost dangerous. That's why mental health check-ins are crucial for them, even when they say they're okay. Virgo can't function in mess. Whether it's a cluttered room or chaotic schedule, they need structure. Clean spaces calm their nervous system. Organization isn't just a quirk, it's survival. Virgo plans for the future like it's a project. They think ahead, map things out, and prepare for worst-case scenarios. They're not pessimists, they're realists with backup plans. If this made you think of a Virgo friend, tag them or share this with them. Let's celebrate the quiet strength of this sign together. Subscribe if you haven't already. We break down all zodiac signs with depth and heart. Your support helps us grow this channel into a true sanctuary for astrology lovers worldwide. Modest almost to a fault, Virgo has trouble accepting praise. They'll deflect compliments, downplay their achievements, and shift attention elsewhere. But deep down, they want to be seen, not spotlighted, just quietly appreciated. They are always striving, whether it's saving for a home, learning a new skill, or slowly building a dream. Virgo is future-focused. Their hustle isn't for show, it's for security and meaning. And finally, loyalty. Virgo might take time to let you in, but once you're there, they won't abandon you. They're the friend who stays, the partner who listens, the teammate who shows up, especially when it matters most. This isn't just another zodiac stereotype video, it's a love letter to Virgos. Flawed, brilliant, anxious, loyal Virgos who make the world function just a little better every day. If this resonated with you, like, share, and hit that subscribe button to help us reach 20,000 zodiac lovers. Let's grow this community one star sign at a time. Virgos have a wild streak, but it's one they reveal only to a chosen few. These rare glimpses often emerge at late-night dinners with old friends, during spontaneous road trips, or while dancing in the kitchen to a song only they remember. It's not about recklessness. It's about reclaiming joy in a safe space. When it comes to belief systems, Virgo treads cautiously. They don't just believe, they investigate, compare, and challenge every claim. In an era of viral misinformation and AI-generated hype, Virgo is the one still checking the footnotes. Their loyalty is to truth, not trends. Their opinions are firm and unapologetic. Virgos don't need agreement, they need clarity. Whether it's sustainability, parenting choices, or workplace ethics, Virgo has done their homework. They're not trying to be right, they just usually are. But that mental machinery comes at a cost. Virgos overanalyze until they spiral. They carry the weight of what-ifs in silence, often suffering alone. It's not that they don't trust others, it's that they don't want to burden them. Ironically, they offer help to everyone but forget to ask for their own. They crave peace. Petty fights, social drama, games, they want none of it. Virgos are problem solvers, not chaos navigators. They prefer coffee shop chats over barroom brawls, meaningful debate over emotional theatrics. Don't be fooled by their gentle demeanor. If pushed too far, Virgo's intelligence becomes their sword. A single sentence from them can disarm or dismantle. They won't raise their voice, but they'll raise the stakes. Do you know a Virgo who's like this? Or maybe this description feels like looking in the mirror. Leave a comment below, we'd love to hear your stories. And if you haven't yet, join our growing community by subscribing. We're building something meaningful together. Criticism? Virgo can take it, if it's fair. What they can't stand is unsolicited judgment or micromanagement. They've likely spent more time thinking about the issue than you have. Trust that. If you don't, they'll simply step away with dignity. What draws a Virgo in relationships? Mental chemistry. They seek partners who challenge them, inspire them, and respect their boundaries. A stimulating conversation will outshine physical attraction any day. Emotional intimacy doesn't come easily to Virgo. They protect their inner world like a secret garden. But once you're let in, you'll find loyalty, depth, and unwavering support. They're not interested in temporary flings. They want connection that evolves. In work and life, Virgo often ends up taking the reins, not because they're power-hungry, but because they care. They see inefficiencies, identify solutions, and quietly step in to make it all better. Their leadership style is not loud, it's consistent, dependable, and earned. Even during personal storms, Virgo keeps up appearances. They'll show up to the meeting, pick up the kids, send the email, but behind the scenes they might be unraveling. It's crucial they find outlets, whether journaling, therapy, or creative expression, to release the tension they so expertly hide. Chaos is the enemy. Virgo thrives in tidy spaces, organized systems, and structured plans. That's not OCD, it's mental hygiene. Cluttered environments make them anxious, and they know it. They clean not just for cleanliness, but for clarity. They plan the way others dream. While some leap without looking, Virgo plots the path and packs a backup. Their realism is often mistaken for pessimism, but in truth, it's their superpower. Preparation is how they protect hope. Know a Virgo who needs to hear this? Share this video with them. It might help them feel seen in a way few truly do. Their humility is striking. Even when they win awards, achieve big milestones, or receive praise, they deflect. It's not false modesty, it's discomfort. They don't seek validation, they seek impact. They're always building personally, professionally, emotionally. A Virgo's greatest project is often themselves. And that's the quiet triumph. Behind every to-do list and late night lies a soul sculpting a better future. And when it comes to friendship, they're all in. They won't ghost, betray, or abandon. Even if it's been years, they'll remember your birthday, your allergies, your favorite book. A Virgo never forgets what matters. This was more than just a list. It was a portrait. If you saw yourself or someone you love in these words, help us reach more souls like yours. Like, share, and subscribe to help us hit 20,000. Let's celebrate Virgo and every sign with the nuance, love, and depth they deserve. We will see you in next videos.